Good morning, Robin. As the mayor of the town of Wasilla, Sarah Palin raised questions about removing books in the public library and then tried to fire the town librarian. She says the two were not connected. Sarah Palin was elected the mayor of Wasilla in 1996 with the strong backing of her church, the Wasilla Assembly of God.
It wasn't just simply a matter of her using the religious right to get elected. She was one of them.
Palin has since changed churches, but Assembly of God ministers are well known in Wasilla for taking strong positions on moral issues, including this recent sermon by the current pastor.
Everybody in the world has a guilty conscience. That's why homosexuals wants laws of the land to justify their sin, because they have a guilty conscience.
Around the time Palin became mayor, the church and other conservative Christians began to focus on certain books available in local stores and in the town library, including one called Go Ask Alice and another written by a local pastor, Howard Bess, called Pastor I Am Gay.
This whole thing of controlling, information, censorship, yeah, that's a part of the scene.
Not long after taking office, Palin raised the issue at a city council meeting of how books might be banned, according to news accounts and a local resident, a Democrat, who was there.
Mayor Palin asked the librarian, what is your response if I asked you to remove some books from the collection of the Wasilla Public Library?
The Wasilla librarian, Mary Ellen Edmonds, the then president of the Alaska Library Association, responded with only a short hesitation.
The librarian took a deep breath and said, the books in the collection were purchased in accordance with national standards and professional guidelines, and I would absolutely not allow you to remove any books from the collection.
A former town official and Palin ally says Palin's questions were only rhetorical.
There were no specific books that were ever banned from the city. Mayor Palin did inquire of the librarian about the policy of removing books from the library.
A few weeks after the council meeting, the mayor fired the librarian, although she was reinstated after a community uproar.
You'd like to hope that elected officials understand the role of the librarian in democracy, that is, to provide access to information to everybody in the community.
The Wasilla librarian, Mary Ellen Edmonds, left 2 years later, and according to friends, because it was just too hard working for Sarah Palin.